Hey, so I'm Rebecca Hardy. I used to come here for walks sometimes and just as a way of de-stressing and just having a think about things. My journey's been full of ups and downs, and growing to see how much God has been evident in my life and overcome in situations that I've gone through. Previously in my year 12 year, my dad had actually left home halfway through my graduation. Working those study times, it was really quite difficult, but transitioning into 2015 I started a degree at university in Churchill, started doing teaching, and I actually quit after 6 weeks. I started going downhill and having these negative thoughts and thinking I wasn't able, I wasn't capable, and that's when it all started. So it was very difficult. I had a very negative mindset day in, day out, and thoughts invaded my head, and I was very conflicted. But the mission trip to Kenya was such a struggle and such a massive thing to do. I can just see how God started to break the depression off my life during that time. And when I came back from Kenya, it took a good month or so to actually break off the depression from my life. That was pretty much where it started, being victorious and God just overcoming in my life, I guess. Always thought it would be really great to be able to write a book, and I just hadn't had an idea to go on. Starting to write this book, I just felt it was God-led. I just felt that it was just a way for me to heal as well as getting my story out there. I feel it's really important to be able to pass on knowledge and encourage others with where they're at. And I know of many people that go through what I've been through. Many young people experience mental illness, whether it be anxiety or depression. So I just want to be able to encourage others and that person, that hands and feet of Jesus, to just share the love of Christ with them. Even for people that haven't gone through depression exactly, I guess for whatever they're going through, I just hope that it will encourage people to know that there's someone else that's gone through a similar thing. So chapter 4 in my book is called Breaking Ground in Kenya. I've put that chapter in there as it marks a significant point in my journey. That was the time where I started breaking off the negative mindset, and God started to move me forward and take me out of the time of depression. So I guess leading up to the mission trip, it was such a God thing, and I actually got blessed with the money to pay for the ticket. Going on the trip was, it was a bit of a struggle. The airport and the different flights, it was quite stressful, but before we left we went to a coffee and cake night. We got prayed for, and have that support from the people back at home, knowing that when we left that they would be praying for us. Previously I've gone through depression, so that's one of the topics that I cover in my book. I also cover a chapter about self-worth and knowing the truth about yourself, but the truth that's given from God. Also a chapter about relationships, the importance of being equally yoked, and then other chapters about going through times of healing and overcoming by the power of Christ and just knowing His worth. So I had a vision a while back. I had this dream of myself, and I was speaking to girls at different schools. It was specifically younger girls, knowing that God's calling me to speak to girls. I guess that's a way of just sharing His love, and really feel this great calling of investing in others and coming alongside them and supporting them and encouraging them where they are. The advice I would give to other girls going through a similar thing would be to have a mentor, to just have someone that you can talk to, someone that you can trust, someone Christian, that spiritually they're stronger, and talk things through and get advice from, and spend that time in prayer. Also with your family, make sure you're surrounded by your family, and spending time with friends, making sure you're getting out and about, not allowing that negative mindset to control you. I guess the main message for me is to eliminate the lies and the deception that comes from the enemy, and to break that wall down that's been built up by the world and break it down with God's truth.